Before visiting a dealership or browsing online, you need to know the truth behind the marketing. This video reveals 3 popular SUVs to avoid in 2026, backed by real issues like engine problems and electrical faults, things salespeople might not mention. But it's not all bad news. We'll also highlight 4 top SUVs of 2026 that offer great value, reliability, and performance. Let's dive in. The first vehicle on our caution list is an American icon, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. On the surface, the appeal is obvious. It has that rugged, handsome look, a real presence on the road, and some trims have interiors that feel genuinely luxurious. It promises off-road grit and family hauling comfort. The problem is, beneath that tough exterior lies a frustratingly inconsistent reality for many owners. While the latest generation has earned strong safety ratings from the NHTSA, the 2026 Grand Cherokee carries a reputation for questionable reliability. Consumer Reports has often ranked it low in reliability, and owner forums are filled with complaints. The issues aren't just small things. We're talking about significant and expensive problems. Let's start with the powertrain. The standard 3.6-liter V6 is a workhorse, but it's also old news. It offers just okay acceleration and fuel economy that lags behind more modern competitors. The real trouble seems to be with the more advanced systems. The 4xe plug-in hybrid model, which sounds like a fantastic idea, has been a source of frustration for many. Owners report everything from the hybrid system randomly shutting down to refusing to charge, turning their cutting-edge SUV into a very expensive lawn ornament. Then you have the electrical gremlins. The Uconnect infotainment system is packed with features, but it's also known for being buggy, freezing up, rebooting randomly, and dropping phone connections. When your climate and audio controls are tied to a screen that has a mind of its own, it gets old fast. Beyond that, owners report finicky sensors for safety systems, especially in rain or snow. But the biggest red flag for many is the optional Quadralift air suspension. When it works, it's brilliant, giving you a smooth ride and adjustable height for off-roading. But when it fails, and it seems to fail more often than it should, it's a financial gut punch. Repairs outside of warranty can cost thousands, turning a luxury feature into a huge liability. The bottom line is that the Grand Cherokee is a gamble. You might get a great one, or you might end up on a first-name basis with your dealership's service manager. With its history of significant mechanical and electrical complaints, it's a vehicle to approach with caution. Next up is a vehicle from Toyota, a brand recognized worldwide as the benchmark for reliability. When you hear electric Toyota SUV, you expect a masterpiece of dependability. Unfortunately, the bZ4X has been a rare and surprising stumble from the automotive giant. The main issue with the bZ4X since its launch has been the very heart of any EV, its battery and charging performance. When the bZ4X first hit the market, its real-world range and charging speeds fell short of the competition, especially in colder climates. For example, DC fast charging, which is crucial for road trips, was a major sore spot. Owners reported painfully slow charging sessions in chilly weather, sometimes taking hours to get a significant charge. This completely undermines the idea of using the car for anything more than short local trips. While Toyota has rolled out software updates and made improvements to address these early issues, the bZ4X still struggles to stand out in what is now a very crowded market. In 2026, it's up against some incredible electric SUVs, and its performance metrics just aren't at the top of the class. Beyond the battery, some design choices feel half-baked. The interior has an odd instrument cluster that can be blocked by the steering wheel. There's famously no glove box, and for some reason, Toyota didn't give it a rear window wiper, a baffling omission for an SUV. Let's be clear, Toyota makes fantastic cars. That's what makes the BZ4X so disappointing. It felt rushed and lacks the usual Toyota polish. In a world with the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, and Tesla Model Y, the BZ4X is a tough sell. Don't let the badge alone convince you. There are better EV options out there. Our final vehicle on the worst list is all about style and luxury, the Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. The Evoque is a guaranteed head-turner. Its sleek, fashionable design makes it one of the best-looking compact SUVs on the road. The problem is, that beautiful body is writing checks the rest of the vehicle can't cash. The Evoque is a classic case of style over substance. Let's talk reliability. Land Rover as a brand has struggled for years at the bottom of reliability surveys, and the Evoque is a poster child for this issue. Owner satisfaction is often low, with a steady stream of complaints about electrical glitches and mechanical faults. When things go wrong, they get expensive fast. Parts and labor for a luxury British brand are sky high, and that, combined with the car's reputation, means its value drops like a rock. That focus on style also creates some serious practical problems. That cool sloping roofline, it creates massive blind spots that make seeing out of the back a real challenge. You become completely reliant on the backup camera, which is not ideal. The interior looks chic, but it's surprisingly tight. Rear seat legroom is not great for adults, and the cargo space is one of the smallest in its class. It's an SUV that has less utility than many cheaper hatchbacks, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. So, what are you getting with the 2026 Evoque? A gorgeous design and a prestigious badge, but you're also getting a vehicle with a poor reliability track record, high ownership costs, and practicality so compromised that it's hard to live with day to day. It's more of a fashion accessory than a functional car. Don't get seduced by its good looks. There are far smarter choices for your money.
We've seen 3 SUVs that didn't live up to expectations, but it's not all bad news. The SUV market also has standouts that deliver on design, comfort, and performance. Now let's shift our focus to 4 of the very best.
The future of the family SUV is here, and it's the 2026 Kia EV9. For years, if you wanted a true, spacious, 3-row electric SUV, your options were extremely limited and incredibly expensive, putting them out of reach for most families. The EV9 completely shatters that barrier. It delivers a spacious, brilliantly designed, tech-forward, 3-row electric vehicle at a price that real families can actually consider. It's simply one of the best family vehicles on the market today, gas or electric. The exterior design is bold, futuristic, and unapologetically boxy, and that's a good thing because its shape is precisely how it creates so much incredible interior space. Inside, the EV9 feels huge, open, and brilliantly designed for family life. Thanks to its dedicated electric platform, the floor is completely flat, offering legitimate adult-sized space and comfort in all 3 rows. Even the 3rd row is comfortable for grown-ups. The cabin is also a stunning showcase of sustainable luxury, making extensive use of recycled and plant-based materials that feel both premium and responsible. Performance is another massive win. The long-range rear-wheel drive model offers an impressive EPA estimated range of up to 304 miles, enough to handle weekly duties and long road trips with ease. Thanks to its advanced 800-volt architecture, technology usually reserved for 6-figure EVs, it also charges incredibly fast. At a compatible DC fast charger, it can go from 10% to 80% in as little as 24 minutes. For 2026, it also comes standard with the NACS or Tesla-style charging port, giving you access to the largest and most reliable charging network in North America right out of the box. The 2026 Kia EV9 delivers a combination of space, style, technology, and value that is almost impossible to beat. For our 3rd pick, we have a longtime favorite of people who believe that driving should be an enjoyable experience, not just a chore. The 2026 Mazda CX-5. While so many compact SUVs in the market have become boring appliances designed to get you from point A to point B with zero excitement, the CX-5 is a different breed. It's the SUV for people who don't want to give up the fun and engagement of driving. Mazda's Kodo design philosophy gives the CX-5 a timeless, elegant, and upscale look that truly punches well above its price tag. It looks more like a luxury SUV than a mainstream crossover. That near luxury feeling is even more obvious when you get inside. The cabin, especially in the higher trims, is crafted with high-quality materials you'd expect in a much more expensive vehicle, like soft Nappa leather and real wood trim. The layout is brilliant and driver-focused. Instead of a distracting, fingerprint-covered touchscreen for everything, Mazda uses a simple, intuitive rotary knob for the infotainment screen, helping you keep your eyes on the road. But where the CX-5 truly shines and separates itself from the pack is in how it drives. The steering is sharp and precise, the chassis is perfectly balanced, and the suspension finds that magic sweet spot between comfortable cruising and sporty, confident handling in corners. For the best experience, the available 2.5-liter turbo engine is the one to get, as it delivers strong, effortless acceleration that makes daily driving a joy. After years on the market, the CX-5 is a proven and highly refined platform. What you may lose in a few cubic feet of cargo space compared to its boxier rivals, you more than gain back in a superior driving experience and a level of refinement that's almost impossible to beat without spending thousands more. It's simply impossible to have a credible best of list without including this absolute legend. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid is the undisputed gold standard for anyone seeking a sensible, incredibly efficient, and ultra-reliable compact SUV. It's one of the best-selling vehicles in the world for a very simple reason. It does everything exceptionally well. The heart of its universal appeal is Toyota's proven, time-tested hybrid system. This isn't new or experimental technology. It's been refined over decades to be the most dependable system on the planet. It combines a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with electric motors to deliver a solid 219 horsepower and an excellent EPA-estimated 40 miles per gallon combined. Better yet, all-wheel drive comes standard, giving you extra confidence and stability in all weather conditions, from rain-slicked highways to snowy roads. While some critics may find the driving experience a bit unexciting or plain, the RAV4's primary mission is to provide safe, dependable, and completely uneventful transportation year after year, and it excels at that mission like no other. Inside, the cabin is a lesson in practicality and user-friendliness. It's built with durable materials designed to withstand the rigors of family life, with plenty of clever storage spots for all your things. It offers generous passenger and cargo space, which is identical to the non-hybrid model, so you don't sacrifice any utility for the excellent fuel economy. While the infotainment system might look a bit basic compared to a Hyundai, it's straightforward, easy to use, and includes Toyota's comprehensive suite of standard driver assistance features. For any buyer who prioritizes bulletproof reliability, incredible resale value, and low running costs above all else, the RAV4 Hybrid is an overwhelmingly smart and sensible choice.
Kicking off our best list is one of the most well-rounded and intelligent buys in the entire market, the 2026 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. Hyundai has been on a mission, and the Tucson Hybrid is proof of their success. It's a vehicle that stands shoulder to shoulder with titans like the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid and Honda CR-V Hybrid, and in some ways, it even pulls ahead. The first thing you notice is the design. It's bold, it's futuristic, and it is anything but boring. The wild grille with its integrated daytime running lights makes the Tucson look like it drove right off an auto show stage. It really stands out and looks more expensive than it is. That premium feel continues inside with a modern, clean design. The available digital instrument cluster and large touchscreen give it a very tech-forward vibe. The quality is excellent and it has the ambiance of a much pricier SUV. But the Tucson Hybrid is more than just a pretty face. Its powertrain is fantastic. The hybrid system combines a turbo engine with an electric motor for a healthy 231 horsepower. It feels zippy and confident, and it delivers great fuel economy with up to 38 mpg combined. There's also a plug-in hybrid that offers around 33 miles of all-electric range, perfect for a gas-free commute. Put in Wamako, however, the single biggest reason to buy a Tucson Hybrid is the warranty. Hyundai's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty is the best in the business, double what Toyota and Honda offer. This isn't just a marketing gimmick, it's a statement of confidence in their engineering that gives you unmatched peace of mind for a decade. The 2026 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is the total package. It's stylish, has a near luxury interior, a great powertrain, and is backed by an unbeatable warranty. It's not just a great SUV, it's one of the smartest car purchases you can make.